Yeah.
AKs do function extremely well. They're a very solid, simple weapon. They don't take long to work out. That's why you will notice our general enemy that we didn't give guns to runs an AK-47, because it's simple, it's easy, very quick to take apart, cleaning, whenever.
From your experience, can the AK be shot more accurately than the M4, M16?
No.
So that's a myth.
That all boils down to the AK is not a particularly accurate weapon. Neither is our AR or M4, whichever platform you're shooting. It all depends on the quality of the barrel, the ammunition, everything that's going. Military weapons are old, on their way to being shot out with cheap ammunition. Accuracy isn't there. You buy accuracy with well-trained shots, but depending on every weapon, everything is different. The AK is not particularly accurate. If you want accuracy from a military 7.62 39 chamber, go with an SKS. Much more accurate.
And talk about the difference between a 7.62 and the 2.23 as far as the round is concerned too.
This obviously being the enemy of hippies because it's black and scary looking. It's chambered in .223 or 5.56. 5.56 is 223, makes them all dizzy when you discover, oh, it's only a 22 bullet. 7.62 is a larger bullet with a bigger case. Can you do me a couple out of it? One of each. So 7.62, the diameter and the powder behind it is 7.62 by 39. NATO runs 51. But that is a 22 bullet. It's just a little bit larger than what comes out of here. The grain weight of that bullet is generally around 55 to 68. That one tops out at 40 for the smaller bullet. But the bullet is the same dimension. It's just a 22 that moves a bit faster and further. Its ability to knock down people is very limited. Close up and personal, extremely devastating. At a distance, the military changed on to 5.56 for two reasons. You can carry more and more of the ammunition because you have less weight involved in the quantity. But also, for your average person joining the military coming off the street who isn't a good shot, it's easier to control and shoot. Plus, because it's not a round that kills, 223 is a varmint round, and if you look at all the books, that's specifically its job. A varmint would be that big and have 4 legs, and it's small. That's what it's designed around killing. So when it comes to a human, deer size, we're looking more at R308, which would be the recommended rounds and up for dropping those, 30-30. Something with more weight that will do more damage. The good news for the military and what they were looking for in this round, it doesn't kill. It takes 4 people to drag somebody who's dying off the battlefield, get them out, get them treated. Getting that body away down the lines slows everything down. It stops more people coming in, it stops ammunition getting forward because you're slowing everything down, treating a human, getting them out.
Wow.
So that was one of the main reasons. Britain moved on to it after the Falklands War, well, a while after the Falklands War. But one of the reasons that was cited, there was a Bisley marksman, English Marine, and if you're a Bisley marksman, you're about it. There isn't much better than that in the world, against an Argentinian Marine who was also a marksman for them, and I forget which Argentinian gaucho thing it was, but they ran at each other carrying FALs, or L1A1 for the British version, shooting 7.62 by 51, so it's that size bullet, but with a bigger case on the back as well, 308, which, the civilian version, there we go. So they were shooting at each other, running towards each other, 40 rounds went down. Neither of them got hit. The British Marine killed him with his knife. Because running and shooting that round is extremely difficult out of the long rifle. Wow. That is a little bit easier to be more accurate while you're on the hoof.
So you see those people in the movies with their M4s and they're moving. They're, yeah.
Movies.
Yeah.
The movies are highly entertaining and pathetic. Once you're blowing out of every orifice you have, trying to suck oxygen in at the same time, with the weight that you're carrying and everything else, being accurate is very, very difficult. Which is why you see a lot of spray and pray. But accuracy wise, coming back to that, it really depends on the gun, where it came, which factory it was made out of, whether it was Friday afternoon.
Yeah, it's a rumor I've always been hearing, like, if a well-made AK, if you get a well-made AK, it can be shot more accurately and further than M4.
Oh, yeah. It has more grunt, it has a heavier bullet,
Okay.
but
The ballistics alone.
So it has to be the high quality version.
you're shopping for the military. Are we buying cheap ones where we can have a lot for
You're right.
$400 each, or we're buying really expensive ones at $2,500?
Yeah.
How would you pay for it?
It all bumps up. It's a short battlefield weapon. All of these these are sub 100 meter weapons for me. I have very little interest in this weapon over 100 meters. Its effective range, its knockdown power, everything. Plus it sucks at shooting through walls, but that's another story. I personally have a great dislike for the 5.56 round. Ruger, let's carry it on. Ruger PC9, so shooting 9mm, very comfortable rifle, fun rifle to shoot, mainly because it's heavy. You're shooting 9mm through this, same level of power through this, you have all that weight and fun with it. Makes it easy. Our cowboy action weapon, so that one's a nice lever action, 38 special. Out of all the rifles I own after my after my FAL, that's just good fun shooting. You're into it. It's Saturday morning, cowboy movies again. It's just for fun, gun to shoot. A lightweight 308, which will also shoot 7.62 by 51 NATO round. They're very similar. 308 is of a higher pressure. If you ever purchase a rifle that is chambered specifically for 7.62 by 51, the NATO round, do not put 308 in it. Same as the 5.56, if you have a specific rifle that is only chambered for 223, 5.56 will fit. Don't squeeze the trigger, you will damage the gun. It runs at a higher pressure. Something before it was sprayed up, 22 long rifle, I think it's a Marlin underneath everything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on the back.
but, there we go, for our home defence. Shotgun, goes with a hell of a bang, makes a lot of damage. For our Mossberg 12 gauge, and another Ruger 1022, chambered in 22 long rifle again. All of these will run the suppressor that I brought out as well, if anyone would like to see a suppressor running. Any questions so far? Okay. Did anyone bring their own weapons with them today besides Michael? Yeah. Good. Okay, those are ones to shoot who are ready to shoot. Unless you want to work with them. Okay, we need your paperwork, signatures and everything else over there. Sign your life away, please. Let's do that bit first.
Thanks for watching. Simple Pros.